So the next sugya starts 8 lines from the bottom, in the middle of the line. Rav ikla leve gniva. Rav visited the house, the Bey, Bamilashon Bayit. He visited the house of a person named Gniva. And Vitzali Shel Shabbat Be'erev Shabbat. And he prayed the tefillah of Shabbat, meaning Friday night, Arvit. He prayed that Erev Shabbat while it was still day on Friday afternoon. V'hava matzli Rabbi Yirmiyah bar Abba la'achorei de Rav. And Rabbi Yirmiyah bar Abba was matzli, praying la'achorei de Rav, behind Rav. V'siyem Rav, and Rav finished his Amidah. Right? So remember, Rav is praying in front of Rabbi Yirmiyah bar Abba. And V'siyem Rav finishes Tfilat Amidah. V'lo paske litzlutei de Rabbi Yirmiyah. And he did not interrupt the Amidah of Rabbi Yirmiyah, meaning he did not take 3 steps back into Rabbi Yirmiyah's area. Shma mina, learn from here tlat. Learn from here 3 different halachot. Tlat, remember, in Aramit, the taf and the shin interchange. So here, it's the same thing. Taf, lamed, taf is the same thing as shin, lamed, shin. Right? So, chalosh. Learn from here 3 things. Shma mina, learn from here. Mitpalel adam shel Shabbat be'erev Shabbat. A person could pray the tefillah of Friday night, Arvit. You could pray that even before the sun goes down, which most of us probably do in the summer. Ve'shma mina mitpalel talmid achorei rabo. And you can learn from here that a Talmid is allowed to pray behind his Rebbe. You might think that it's disrespectful, but we see that Rabbi Yirmiyah did it. V'shma mina asur la'avor keneged hamitpalelin. We see from here the fact that Rav, when he finishes Amidah, didn't take 3 steps back. We see that you're not allowed to interrupt the tefillah of someone else. You're not allowed to interrupt the Amidah of somebody else. Misaye le Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi. This is actually a misaye, a proof, right? If you guys ever notice when we write in the corner bet samech dalet, that stands for besiyata dishmaya. Siyata means a help, right? Dishmaya, a shel shamayim, meaning we ask for the help of God, the help of shamayim. So here, the Gemara says, Misayele le Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi. This whole story is a help, meaning like a proof for Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi. Why? What did he say? Dama Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi. Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi said, Asur la'avor keneged hamitpalelin. You're not allowed to pass in front of people praying the Amidah. Right? And we see Rav, when he finishes Amidah, he did not take his steps back, and he did not interrupt the Amidah of Rabbi Yirmiyah. So the Gemara says, we see Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi says, you're not allowed to pass in front of anybody, of somebody that is praying Amidah. The Gemara says, Eini, is this so? Like, Eini, milashon ein, like it's not so. That's not true. Who says you're not allowed to pass in front of someone that's praying Amidah? V'ha Rabbi Ami v'Rabbi Asi chalfi. We see that Rabbi Ami and Rabbi Asi, chalfi ba milashon, to pass, right? They would pass in front of people that were praying. So we see it must be they were big Talmidei Chachamim or tzaddikim. So if they did it, it must be you're allowed to do it. I mean, answers the Gemara, no. Rabbi Ami v'Rabbi Asi chutz la'arba amot hu dechalfe. They, when they would pass by a person praying Amidah, they would pass outside of the person's 4 amot. And to remind you, an amah is about 1.5 feet, right? So when they passed, they were outside of the person who's praying Amidah. They were outside of their 4 amot, meaning they were about 6 feet away. That's why they passed. They were allowed to do that. However, so it stands that you're allowed to pass in front of somebody who is praying Amidah if you're outside of their 4 amot.